Welcome to tonight's presentation of the Pro Basketball Association. If you want pro, you want the PBA.
Welcome into the PBA Game of the Week. Gary Ade, Paul McKeskey, and we have a battle of the Windy City. You have the Chicago White Angels taking on the Chicago Angels. So, Paul, this game marks a mid-season point just about for most of these teams. We're approaching that point in the season. So, at this point, a lot of these guys have kind of gotten their legs under them. Teams have sort of settled into some level of a routine. And as we get started for this game, Paul, what are a couple of the keys that you'll be looking at as we get set for tip-off in about 5 minutes?
Well, I call this the game from the heavens. We have the White Angels against the Angels, so that's interesting in itself. But I think teams are getting used to playing together. They're getting some more semblance of what they exactly want to do for the rest of the season. The teams that are being successful are tweaking their games, and the teams that have been struggling are maybe making major changes. So at this point in the season, you're looking for some kind of consistency with your players individually and with your team in general.
Give us a couple of players to watch in this game for both teams.
Well, I think Keezo Brown for the White Angels is a fantastic story. He grew up in Chicago in the not-so-great neighborhood. He was rated very high as a high school player. He decided to bypass college and go into the Baller League, and was rated right up there with the best players in that league and a potential NBA draft pick, and/or prospect, I should say. He just been through a lot in his life in general. I read that he was actually shot 5 times outside a store in his neighborhood.
Jeez.
It's just a story of, the struggles that happen in the inner city, and how you can overcome those, and hopefully he can get from this league and his career raising up to the highest level, hopefully someday.
Yeah, we'll see how it plays out. And what about on the other side of the ball?
Well, I think they have a well-rounded team. I think they're a team of driving to the basket, hitting the offensive glass. Nobody really stands out individually, but as a team, they're very athletic and very active.
Will be something to watch for. And again, as always, today's game is brought to you in part by Wilson Sporting Goods, the official game ball of the PBA, and by Got That Works Films. Great work with multiple Grammy award-winning artists. Check them out. That's Got Works Films. Paul, my takeaway from this game as we get set for it is just a matter of what you kind of said about the Chicago Angels. A lot of the games we've done to this point, we've seen play out where maybe one team has more talent, but the other team is more cohesive. We've also seen it where the winning team is the team with more talent. So a lot of times in this league, it seems to be a battle of wills, a battle of styles, individual talent versus team execution and cohesion. This game sets up to be very much that, very much a battle of individual talent versus team cohesion, and we'll see which one wins out. We've seen this play both directions this year, so it makes for an interesting dichotomy as we approach tip-off.
Yeah, the team that knows its identity and what it does best and has the focus and the accountability and the determination to play their game, not the other team's game, is the team that's going to succeed most games in any level, at any level of this game. When you can stay focused on what you do best and not detour from that, and getting other teams to maybe get out of their rhythm or what they do best. So, in other words, if you're playing a team that likes to slow the game down, then you want to speed them up. If it's a team that likes to speed the game up, you want to slow them down. If it's a team that wants to drive to the basket, you want to clog the lanes and make them take jump shots. So it's very much a battle of who's going to be focused enough and disciplined enough to stay to their game, what they do best.
It's always a matter of imposing your will. Coaches talk about it all the time at every level of basketball. And that will be the question again tonight as we get set for the opening tip between the Chicago White Angels and the Chicago Angels. We're going to step aside, take a quick break. When we come back, the call of the game. He's Paul McKeskey. I'm Gary Ade. This is the PBA Game of the Week here on PBA TV. Back after this. Alrighty, we're back here on the PBA Game of the Week as the teams get set for their opening tip. Paul, as you can imagine, the White Angels, they're wearing white.
Yay! and the Gray Angels, who aren't as pure as the White Angels, are wearing gray.
There you go. So you have the Chicago Angels taking on the White Angels here on the PBA Game of the Week, and on the jump, the Angels win it off the tap. Long shot is no good. Long rebound corralled by the White Angels. Coming back the other way. Down the left lane. Over to the right. Driving baseline. Stop and go. Misses. Rolls out on him. And here we go back the other way. Angels looking to break the score open. Looking to get the scoring started. Getting into the lane with a leaner is good. And there's our first bucket of the game.
Yeah, strong take for the basket and good finish at the end of that.
White Angels looking to respond. Controlling the ball is Brown. Kicks it to the corner, near side. Back up top. Long three is up. In and out. Rebounded by the offensive... I don't even know if there was an offensive rebound. That was a mutual tip, but it counts as an offensive putback.
Yeah, that's when you're the offensive player and you're close to that, you raise your hand like it's your foot.
That's right. And it's 2-2 as we go back the other way. Ball goes out of bounds. And I believe it will stay. It'll stay here with the Angels. May have even called it. It looks like they called a foul too, a shooting foul. So you'll have the Angels shooting 2. It will be Dion. First one is good.
Yeah, this is an unusual study, and the players are going to have to adapt to that background. There's no wall behind the basket, so it's going to be kind of visually different for them today.
Yeah, that's for sure. Colors are also very bright on the floor, obviously with the red and blue. And as they try to get the entry pass down low, it's picked off, and it's the Angels coming back the other way, losing it though. It looks like it's going to stay with the Angels. The inbound. High screen and roll. Crossover dribble. Stepping back. 3 is up. In and out. Trying to go for the long pass, but it's too long, and it's a turnover.
Yeah, I think he let the big fella a little bit too long. He couldn't catch up a little too early in the game to stretch those legs out there.
That's right. Good execution on the trap. Forces rotation by the Angels, who missed a 3. It's an air ball. Offensive rebound, though, and here's a long 3 from the near side, and that one is good. The 3 is in the pocket by the Angels.
Nice strong kick there. Kick out to the corner, 3.
6-2. Down low. Ball rolls around and goes in. So if you're just joining us, maybe paradoxically, the White Angels are in gray and the Angels are in white. So there you go. 6-4. White Angels on top, and count it. So now it's 8-4. 7 minutes and change to go here in the first. Battle of Chicago. Near side 3, kind of shot putted there and comes up short. Rebound corralled on the far side by the Angels, coming back the other way. Good transition defense from the White Angels, getting back. They'll reset. Stepping out. Screen. Good switch. And another crossover. This one into the lane. A floater. Nice move. That was a heck of a play from Brown.
Yeah, nice pick by the big fella 55 there, and gave him some space and a nice little float game inside.
Good pick there, indeed. And it's 10-4 White Angels as a air ball goes long, and we're coming back the other way. Long three, no good. Angels looking to cut into this deficit. Euro step into the lane, up and good. Nice play. And it's a 10-6 ball game. Down into the lane. No good. Good defense by the Angels. Offensive rebound, no good. Corralled. Back up top. Far side three, no good. Couple of chances there for the White Angels. Merriweather had the best opportunity at the basket, couldn't get it to go. Now back the other way, and the Angels are fouled. And we'll go to the foul line.
Yeah, back at the other end, they saw the mismatch with Merriweather in the post, got him a couple good looks, point blank. He just couldn't finish. He's going to have to focus on finishing those, and they could punish inside.
No question about it, Paul. We'll see if they're able to do that as the call is waved off. So here come the White Angels dribbling off the foot, and it's going the other way. Ball off the foot of Hopkins.
Yeah, those drive coaches crazy right there when you dribble off your own foot. That's not good.
No, that's not good. That's when you get told, come on, if you had 2 more feet, you have 2 more hands, you'd have 2 more feet. Something like that. You know? I've been told that many times, so I've heard it in different varieties. As a 2-handed dunk is no good, but a nice drive, and going to the line for the Angels will be Lowell.
Yeah, nice swing through move and get to the baseline for the potential finish, but got fouled on the play, trying to convert 2 of these free throws.
10-6, and it will be the Angels looking to cut into this deficit with 2 free throws coming up from Lowell. First one is good. Very good form at the line there.
See, that's what a lot of players forget about. If you watch him shoot again, when he finishes, he's up on his toes, leaning into the hoop.
Good rebound off the free throw miss. Might have been a basket interference call. Wasn't called, and as it turns out, it didn't matter. It didn't go in. So the White Angels corral.
Or it could have been an announcer jinx right there.
Yes. Usually it's always that. And we have a timeout on the floor. Immediate timeout. It's 10-7. White Angels on top. But we'll keep it right here as the teams are just kind of coming right back out. So 5:50 to go here in the first quarter. Trouble getting it in. Now they do get it in. Near side. 3 is up. And good. Good shot from the White Angels. And that one was from Brown.
Doing a very good job of keeping the corners filled and knocking a couple threes down.
That one took a high hop and bounced out. So Brown, coming back the other way are the White Angels. And missing on the driving attempt was Hopkins. Coming back the other way are the Angels, getting into the lane and finishing the breakaway layup. And here we are. All of a sudden, Paul, it's just a 4-point game after the basket by Jarrett.
Yeah, the pace of the game's picking up, and we'll see who can continue to finish strong.
Brown looking for a screen, gets it. Double screen, as a matter of fact. Merriweather with the second. Long 3 is way off. That's about the 3rd air ball today so far, but a rebound by Merriweather, and he's unable to finish again. He's missed a couple of those so far, Paul.
Yeah, and they saved it underneath the wrong basket, which is mistake number 1, and missing the layup is mistake number 2.
Another 3 is no good, and that's a few air balls to this point. We'll see if these teams are able to dial it in a little bit. And up and under move. Nice move, but unfortunately unable to finish was Princeton. And here come the White Angels the other way. Controlling far side. And looking for a man is Hopkins. Now he fires, misses, but an offensive rebound from Brown. He shoots it up and knocks it down. And Brown again, that's his second 3 in the last 2 minutes. And the lead has ballooned to 7.
they're liking that corner over on the right side there. It's good for them so far.
Trying to answer are the Angels. No good. Rebound hit in the air. Finally controlled by the White Angels. Long shot the other way. Bad shot that time, but an offensive rebound chased down on the far corner, near side corner rather. Now cross court to the far side wing. Shot is up from Brown. Rattles around. Doesn't go in. Ball is in the air. Last touched by the White Angels.
Yeah, coming down and shooting a long pull-up shot 1-on-3 is not usually a good offense to start with. You want to move the ball, share the ball, swing the ball, and then attack.
Conversation here. Now we'll get the ball inbounds. 3:38 to go in the first. 7-point game. Defense is set. Good screen. That one made solid flush contact, but didn't create a lot of space. So good job weathering the storm by the White Angels. Now a late closeout contest forces the miss, but an offensive rebound, reset, and another miss. That one far and chased down by the White Angels. That one's way deep and good. Wow, what a shot from way downtown.
And that was the same spot as their shot last time, except this time they moved the ball and swung it for an open shot. Much better offense.
By the way, whatever undergarment Brown had been wearing earlier is now gone. I guess he's warmed up sufficiently.
I think both teams need to warm up a little more. Both teams are struggling to finish around the hoop.
There's no question about that, Paul, as a three is up and no good from the far side corner. Here come the White Angels up 10, looking to add to it, getting down to the baseline. Nice drive down the lane, but again, can't finish the shot. You mentioned that a second ago, Paul. Again, the announcer jinx, and a bad pass out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to finish those, and a lot of that is mental. It's with focus and finishing with your eyes all the way till the basket, till the ball goes through the basket. They need to focus on that.
Merriweather, nice drop step into the lane, but again, can't finish. The ball is hit out of bounds. Last touched by the Angels, so the White Angels will retain possession. Get it in bounds. Brown will control. Gets it to the right side high post. Now to the left side elbow. Pass down low. Nice move. Good catch and good finish by the White Angels. That was Hopkins on the play. Nice play from him, and it's a 12-point game. Long shot is up, and good. Big shot, needed shot for the Angels, and they cut the lead on the three from Marcus to 9.
Yeah, they definitely need that one to go down to get this game under control a little more.
Driving kick. Hopkins with a floater in the lane. He knocks it down. Will it count? Yes, it will. And one.
Great drive, a great float game. Such a key in today's game, and you see it at the highest levels in the NBA. And it's good to see players here in the PBA doing it. When you get in amongst the trees underneath, you got to shoot the little floater and shoot it over the hands of the shot blockers and get it going down.
And Hopkins converts the end one. It's now 24-13.
The old-fashioned three-point play.
That's it, the old-fashioned three-point play. And we're both old enough to remember the old one. Wow, look at that. Nearly out of bounds, saved and then kicked up top. No good, but a good follow. That's following your own shot. Good job from Washington. Nice entry pass. Off the window and good. Count it and one.
It looks like, last couple of minutes, both teams are finishing around the hoop now. Maybe it was, early game jitters or wake-up time for them at the beginning of the game, but they're both doing a lot better job of finishing around the hoop.
No question about it, as they adjust the clock, which ran a little bit fast. They adjust it back to 1:14. Trayson with the basket momentarily will attempt a free throw, try to make it a three-point play. No good. Offensive rebound. No good again. And controlled by the White Angels.
Perhaps I spoke too soon.
Announcer jinx. That's the third one already. We're on the roll today, Paul. We better play the lottery or something.
We're just in the first quarter.
26-14. Clock ticks under a minute. Crossover dribble, left to right. Three is up and good. Big shot from Hewen, and it's down to a single-digit deficit.
He really took advantage of the defense going underneath the pick and just pulled up for a nice jump shot.
No doubt about it, and right there on the answer are the White Angels. Those hurt. Hewen tries again. No. Offensive rebound is controlled and then thrown off the legs of the White Angels. So with 32 to go, the Angels will inbound into their own basket.
See, that's where the young players have to learn that the one shot he made that went under the pick, so he shot it. That time they were in his face and he shot it again. He should have broke it.
Yeah. Into the lane. Nice attempt, no good. Another rebound, again no good, but the whistle blows this time.
Great pass, great drive into the paint and layoff pass, coming up with a couple shots and a foul and a chance to get some points at the free throw line.
I'll tell you something, Paul, as much as both teams have struggled around the rim finishing, it's not been due to lack of effort. A lot of guys getting into the paint as the first free throw is good, and a lot of offensive rebounds. So the energy and intensity is there. Maybe the touch just isn't.
Yeah, they've been playing very hard and very aggressive, and I think they're still kind of feeling each other out, and I think that'll improve as the game goes on, and it is slowly but surely.
Second free throw rims in. So good job at the line that time from Jarman, who makes a pair. Watts passes it in and finds Brown, who finds the bottom of the bucket again. So Brown continues to excel, trying to answer and doing so. Hanging the fish there a little bit too is Hewen. And just like that, we end the first quarter. It's a 10-point lead for the White Angels, who will be on defense to start the second quarter. Gary Aid, Paul McKeskey here with the PBA Game of the Week. A reminder, it's available on all three platforms now, Amazon, Roku, and YouTube, as the Angels convert again. Nice runner in the lane, and it's back to 8.
Another very good pass by Kawan there from the point guard position.
Absolutely. Good point there from you, Paul. No question about it. And after the miss, another offensive rebound and then the contest. And it'll stay with the White Angels. You hear a lot of talking from the players on the court, which you like to hear. Good communication.
Yeah, communication is key.
What a pick and roll. And a nice find from Brown. Back to 10. I'll tell you.
Pick and roll. Really nice play.
No question about it. I'll tell you something else. Hewen is cooking right now. Nice entry pass down low, stepping out and resetting his Hopkins, who's trapped. Good trapping defense from the Angels, and the White Angels miss in the gray jerseys, but an offensive rebound up and good. And just like that, it's back to 9.
Yeah, he'll say that was a pass, though, by the way.
Oh, that was definitely a pass. So was that. Just to nobody. So we have the White Angels getting ready to inbound after the turnover. Have a 9-point advantage. Change gone by here in the second quarter. Hop step into the lane. Watts can't convert. Rebounded by the Angels, coming back the other way. Thought about a three, thought better of it. Now fakes, gets into the lane, kicks out far side. Shot is up, maybe just inside the line, and makes it.
Great ball movement. Swing the ball. Very great. Good job tackling from the weak side.
The Angels cutting the lead. The three is up, far to the right. Long rebound chased down. Here comes Kewen. Another long three from him. That one short off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Hopkins. Here comes a 2-on-1 for the White Angels. He pulls up from the free throw line and knocks it down.
I think that was called a heat check at the other end, and he shot it with a guy right in his face. He needs to get back under control. He's been doing a great job of passing and shooting. He needs to get back to that.
Yeah, that's where they made their run. The Angels, who are down by 9. But Hopkins, I'll tell you what, he's been a nice find for the White Angels. He's been really complimentary to the shooting of Brown, and a big reason why they have this lead right now, Paul.
Yes, for sure. They played well off each other.
That shot is off. Back the other way. Three is up. Long. Far side rebound corralled by the White Angels. Here they come. Back the other way. Transition is back. Good defense from the Angels. 1-on-1. Hopkins. Step back three. And it's good. We were just saying it. That's the reverse of the announcer jinx. We were due.
Classic step back.
That's right. We were due to give him a one good omen. That three is off. Offensive rebound. Up and under. And it's good. Nice play. Good effort on the offensive boards. (41-31), 10-point game. Good move. Nice cut. Good touch pass. That was a beautiful play, Paul.
Yeah, they were putting the pressure on defensively, and the way to break that is swing the ball and dive to the basket. Exactly what they did.
Weather on the layup on the other end, and now a chair pulling. It brings another turnover. Hopkins on the find. Good defense, but then right there for the follow-up is Watts. Man, that was good defense, though, from the Angels to get that first one blocked away.
Yeah, they made a great attempt, but you got to continue with that effort. And the White Angels continued to play and got that layup.
That one finds every part of the rim, but not the bottom. Rebounded by Hopkins, and we have a timeout. 45-31. White Angels opening up a lead here as we approach the midway point of the second quarter.
Yeah, we saw, the Angels are struggling. They're behind in this game, so they picked up their defensive intensity, did a good job with it, but the White Angels really countered and moved the ball and made them pay for that defensive pressure at the halfway through that quarter.
If you're coaching the Angels right now, Paul, how are you instructing them to get back into the game? What's the game plan right now?
I want to keep attacking the basket, move the ball more, less quick shots, and more swing the ball movement and attack the rim.
So, in other words, you're going to be Coach Carter right now.
But not you don't have five passes, but how about at least 2?
There we go. Long three is up. No good. Merriweather with the offensive putback.
He's working inside. He struggled early with getting those little finishes, but he's really coming through now and has had a couple back-to-back finishes in the paint now.
Big man now on the perimeter trying to move his feet. Gets blown by, but the shot is no good. Right idea on attacking the basket on the switch and mismatch, but unable to convert. And we'll see if they can get it from the line, as it will be Princeton shooting a pair.
Yeah, I like Merriweather's effort out there trying to stay in front, but at the very end, he dropped his leg and opened up the lane for a direct drive to the basket. That's what hurt him at the end of it.
Princeton misses the first. He makes the second. It's a 15-point deficit. White Angels on top. 5:11 to go in the first half. White Angels, crossover, getting into the lane, and the ball goes out of bounds. They will say it's last touched by the White Angels, so it's a turnover.
Now they're picking up full court.
Late first half, maybe a quick minute or two of press going into the break. Long shot, no good, rebounded by Watts, and it gets on the floor, taken away, and the turnover leads to a bucket. Nice play from Lowell.
Great job continuing to play. Play through the whistle.
And there's another steal, and it ends up with another bucket. So the steal by LaShawn and the bucket by Lowell, and now another steal. That's 3 in a row, and another bucket. My goodness. In the span of 30 seconds, Paul, we've seen the lead cut by 7 points.
Yeah, no, that was a combination of the Angels picking up their pressure and having energy, but also the White Angels fell asleep and got sloppy with the ball and just had unnecessary turnovers to get the Angels back in this game. A coach's nightmare.
Good timeout there, necessary for sure. And we'll see if they're able to get it back under control. Still up 9. Under 5 to go in the first half. Ball is tipped out of bounds. Last touched by Dion.
That little spurt right there by the Angels is giving them new heart and new effort right now to end this quarter.
It's a game of runs, as we always say, Paul, and sometimes that's all it takes. A whistle before the inbound.
Yeah, and there's going to be runs like we know we've seen every week. As a team, you just want to not have those runs happen because you get sloppy with the ball or lazy.
Step back shot. In and out from Watts, and it's rebounded by the Angels. Good defense and rim protection there from the White Angels. It goes out of bounds, stays with the Angels.
But you see that they are starting to swing the ball and attack the basket now, doing a better job of that in the last 2 or 3 minutes.
No doubt about it, Paul. It's good observation. And a long 3, terrible off to the left, off by a lot, but a good offensive rebound.
That was wide left again. We saw that last week.
We did.
And when you do that as a shooter or a player, you gotta, look at your hand like you had water on it, or, act to the ref like you got hit or something.
Absolutely. You can't just say, oh, man. There's got to be a reason for it, as Jarrett misses the first. He makes the second. 8-point game. Hopkins hands over to Watts. Screen from Merriweather. Steps into a 3. Long and to the right. Rebounded by the Angels. Back the other way. Controlling the dribble. Trying to go down low. And nearly having it taken away on the bounce pass from LaShawn. The shot does get onto the rim, but it's no good. Now good pressure. Taking it back from Hopkins. And it finds its way on the tap out back to LaShawn, who will reset. Steps back, tries a 3. Got really tied up with his feet with Hopkins. And they'll call the foul. Those are the type of fouls you don't like to have committed against you because, his legs really crumbled there.
Yeah, and, basketball at every level over the last few years is the thing has been for the referees to protect the shooter when they're in the air, so you don't land on someone's ankle and blow out your ankle or your knee, heaven forbid. So there's an emphasis on that. And when you watch games at every level so far, there's so many players who get close and end up fouling the shooter, which is a sin for your defense to foul the shooter and give him 3 shots at it.
Question. Now, will that be a lane violation? No. Okay, good. I was gonna say.
Yeah, I think
didn't impact.
yeah, I think that was the second of 3 shots. I think.
It was, yeah. So far, 0 for 2 on this trip for LaShawn. Can he make the third?
Don't want the hat trick.
And he doesn't get it. No hat tricks.
It used to be back in the day. Young people out there don't remember back when I first played in the NBA. It was 3 to make 2 and 2 to make 1.
Wow. And it counted as 2, right? If you made 1, it counted as 2?
No. You had 2 free throws to make 1. So
right.
If you miss the first one, you get another shot.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And if you're in the penalty shooting a shot, you were fouled. You got 3 free throws to make 2.
Yeah. Mulligan, in essence. The tip is won by the Angels. Come on the attack into the lane. Nice drop-off pass, but unable to finish. But on a steal, they'll have another shot, and they bury it this time. So there you go, 3 for 2 in a roundabout way.
Yeah, they've been stealing in the backcourt and making them pay. White Angels need to clean that up. Their inbound stuff.
Almost turned it over again there. Ends up with a 3. No good. Looks like 2 guys from the White Angels may have cost each other the rebound, and coming back the other way after their miss is the Angels. They can't make it, but an offensive rebound finds its way into the corner, splitting the defense, getting into the lane, putting it on the rim. No good. And going the other way are the White Angels. Hewan tried to make a play there for the Angels, couldn't do it, and it ends up with a layup for Merriweather on the other end.
That's the problem when you put too much defensive pressure and they break it, then you give up easy baskets at the other end.
Long shot, no good. Rebound chased down by Hopkins, who's coming down the lane. 2-on-1, gets the layup up and good. Nice play to split the 2 defenders.
Very nice. Like you said, split the defender, nice finish at the end of that.
It's an 8-point game. Under 2 to go in the first half. Coming up is the Got That Works Films halftime show with Paul and myself, and then, of course, the second half after that.
And this game was getting close to being a little blowout action, but Angels have picked up the pressure and got back into this game. Made it interesting for sure.
No question, Paul. That full court pressure you're mentioning was the turning point of this game in terms of making this into a competitive matchup. But, of course, the Angels still have a big advantage. White Angels, that is. But now a steal by the Angels coming back the other way and going up with the shot. He was stripped and hit at the same time. I believe that was Jarrett who got fouled, and he'll head to the line. Check that. It's LaShawn. Thought it was Jarrett. So LaShawn will head to the line.
And we don't have the stats, but one of the stats in basketball is points off of turnovers. And I guarantee out of the 43 points the Angels have, at least 14 to 16 are off turnovers.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Paul. There's no way it's not about a third of these points are off of turnovers. And really, if you really break it down further, most of that's happened in the last 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah, and coaches and teams really emphasize not giving away easy baskets, turnovers, offensive rebounds. Those are the ones that really kill you.
No doubt about it. That's something that you said, like you said, Paul, coaches can't stand. It drives them crazy. After the second free throw is good from LaShawn, here come the White Angels looking to answer. Hesitation dribble, now attacking the lane, getting it up on the rim, and good! A nice play from Brown.
Very nice. Nice finish.
The lane, nice drive off the bounce from James. And he's fouled.
That lane just opened up for him, and he took it strong to the basket. Great move, and probably a good idea for the Angels to look at doing that more, swinging the ball and attacking from the weak side of the defense.
Got a minute and 1 second to go here in the first half. James will be at the line shooting a pair. He makes the first. Second one rims out on him. The Angels have left a few points at the line, which is tough when you're trying to come back, as Brown, not quite a swish. The non-swish swish. Off the miss. Coming back the other way after the rebound is Watts, who takes it right into the teeth of the defense and converts. Paul, that was a tough shot.
That was like a mini Euro step reverse layup. Very
Well
nice.
described. Well described. And a three back the other way. Man, this game has really picked up.
Should be a one shot to end this half.
But a turnover, although looks like bailout. Looks like there might have been some contact prior to the turnover. So it'll stay here.
If you're the White Angels now, you need to take the last shot, so you're going to go into the halftime up 7 or more points is your goal.
Merriweather catches it on the far side high post. Now near the top of the circle to the left, gets it on a pass down low to Brown, who has it poked away. 7 seconds off the inbound, and a bump foul with the body is called. That will probably lead to free throws.
Yeah, that was a pretty silly foul there. The little guard caught it underneath. But it looks like they weren't in the penalty, so it doesn't hurt them.
Okay, so 1 to go, as that was Moore who was fouled. Now he goes to inbound the ball, gets it to Watts, who has 3 seconds to go. A fadeaway from the corner is long, and that will end the first half. So at halftime, the White Angels 55, Angels 48 here on the PBA Game of the Week. All right, welcome into the Got That Works Films halftime report. At the half, it's 55-48, White Angels with a 7-point advantage here on the PBA Game of the Week in Chicago. Both teams Angels, both teams from Chicago. And right now in the Windy City, the winds of momentum changed a little bit at the end of that first half. Ball looked like it was going to be a blowout in favor of the White Angels, who still do hold the 7-point advantage, but they were up by a lot more at one point, and the Angels really turned on the Jets, really turned on the pressure in the full court especially, led to some steals, takeaways, and easy buckets in that regard.
Yeah, the White Angels had control of this game from the beginning. They're swinging the ball, getting good shots. The Angels were not finishing and struggling with their outside shot. And then it flip-flopped for two things. Number one, the Angels started knocking down some outside shots, but more importantly, they picked up the defensive pressure, really put the pressure on the White Angels, and the White Angels turned the ball over repeatedly under pressure, which turned into points off turnovers for the Angels, which got them back into the game and making this truly a game that either team can win coming out into the second half.
Alrighty, we're back here on PBATV, second half action. I'm Gary Ade, he's Paul McKeskey. 55-48 is the score as the Angels, who trail by 7, get into the front court and driving right down the lane to start the half. Good start for them. The 2 points are good, and they are now down by 5. after the basket from LaShawn.
That's about the best way any coach could start a second half, getting a push and a layup at the other end in under 5 seconds.
No question about it. The teams have switched goals, of course, as is custom at halftime of every basketball game. And it's Watts getting into the lane, Euro step, but then has it deflected away at the last second. They're going to call a foul. I think that's a tough call.
Yeah, great move going to the basket and a good adjustment by the defense. And it looked like a good block, but could have got him down low with the hand check or something. But looked like a good block from where we're sitting, Gary.
I thought so, too, as Watts misses the first. Yeah, courtside. And it looked like Cantrell for the Angels, number 22, was limping a little bit after the play. But he stayed out there, so I guess he's okay as Watts makes the second. It's a 6-point game. Now he's posting up. Cantrell, nice move down low, but I thought he missed it there, but he gets the roll.
A great spin move and the reverse layup on the baseline.
That was excellent footwork by Cantrell. And here's Hopkins the other way for the White Angels. Good defense. Good job by Merriweather with the catch and getting behind the defense. He converts.
There you go. That was a good start for him. He struggled in the first half in the paint. Now he converted that one. That's good for him.
Looks like Cantrell, who got that offensive rebound, has it taken away by Merriweather. He seems to be active to start this second half, Paul.
Yeah, he's one of their only bigs, so it's important for him to get involved.
Long rebound, coming back the other way, getting into the lane, putting it on the rim, and making the shot is LaShawn, and he'll head to the line for one.
That's a very nice spin move, using your body and creating the contact and finishing.
What a play. And it's now all of a sudden, pending the free throw, just a 4-point game, Paul. This could be a one-possession game if LaShawn makes his free throw.
Yeah, and the Angels have come out and shown their presence right off the bat and letting the White Angels know we're not just going to go away.
Timeout on the floor. LaShawn holding his elbow in a outward-facing position. Now he's heading off the floor, so we'll see what's going on with him.
That was a little strange. It looked like he shot the free throw okay, and then something happened.
Yep, he's running. It's like
he's running a long ways away, wherever he's going.
Yeah, wherever he's going, it's not near the game, that's for sure, but he's out of the game. We'll see what happens. In the meantime, it's a 3-point game as another shot, big play from Hopkins, who's played just a very consistent game for the White Angels.
Yes, he's been consistent all game, and great compliment to Brown's game.
Cantrell has it taken away again. That's 2 turnovers. That time he tried to kick it out and had it taken away on the pass. And coming back the other way of the White Angels, off the front of the rim, no good. I believe that was Hopkins on the miss. Here come the Angels. Nice screen into the lane. Floater is off to the left. Ball batted in the air, and a whistle on the floor.
Once again, we talked earlier about how important the float game is in the game of basketball. Getting in the paint, shooting your floater over the shot blockers or the congestion in there. And in the last 2 plays, we have seen pretty good floater shots taken by both teams. They just didn't happen to go in.
So the foul was in the act, they'll say. So Cantrell makes the first of 2.
So if you're a young player out there, you want to work on your finishes, right and left hand, off leg, strong leg, and also your floating and getting into the thing.
It's good advice, Paul, for young players as Cantrell makes the second. It's a 4-point game again. 6:30 to go in the third quarter. Good screen for Merriweather. Watts tries a 3 and banks it in.
They call bank. Is the bank open on Saturday?
I don't know. Maybe he calls himself an ATM. Good screen again. A long 3, bad shot that time from the Angels. And it was taken away. It was actually Jarrett who went out before as a big shot from Watts. What a shot. And it's back to 8. Good job controlling his dribble. And then a traveling violation is called. So good. That travel was forced, Paul. That was all defense.
That was good defense. Move your feet, use your body, don't reach, and bail the guy out. And he traveled, and you got your turnover. Really good job.
No question about it. White Angels with the ball and an 8-point lead. Looking for more. Nice spin move down low from Hopkins. Kicks it out. Good job on the defense to thwart his attempts as Brown fires off a 3. Can't get it to go. Ball just found its way to the floor. It's just one of those things that just no one could grab it, and it ends up with the Angels.
Those are those 50-50 balls. That's what we call those, that either team can get on the floor, get on, and those possessions are valuable. There's, 5 to 15 of those in a game. The more you get, the better chance you got of winning.
No question. And a pass to nobody, so miscommunication there from the Angels. Turnover.
That was another unforced turnover, which really hurts you, especially when you're trying to stay in this game.
Watts working, firing, missing, rebound, and it's controlled by the White Angels. Good job on the offensive boards from Glosson, and he'll head to the line.
Here's a tip for any coaches out there at this level or any level. If there's a player on the other team that wears number 3, that means they think they're a 3-point shooter. So you need to stay up on them and make them drive.
That's a highly scientific scouting report from Paul McKeskey.
Absolutely. And if you wear number 1 or number 0, that means you think you're going to be an active player, be involved in a lot of plays. And if you wear number 23, that means you think or are the best player on the team.
There you go.
There's the scouting report.
There's the scouting report.
By the numbers.
All we're missing now is 0-0 for the Chief. And Merriweather gets the ball to go on the steal.
And now back to the game.
Into the lane. Floater is up. No good. But a foul is called. And you mentioned it before, Paul, and it's worth repeating now. The float game, very important. And the Angels are using it to stay in this thing right now, although they need to make a couple of stops. This lead is ballooned back to 11.
Yeah, he went in, created contact, got the foul, got the clock stop, which is important. Now you got to convert your free throws.
This is the first.
And we've done a few games now, Gary, and we all know, getting stops 2-3 in a row, especially if you're behind in the game, gets you back in the game. So that's what the Angels are looking for now. Let's get 2-3 stops in a row, convert them, and then we'll be right back where we want to be.
Both free throws no good, but an offensive rebound is good. Way to salvage the points on the offensive boards by Trayson.
That's just hard work and effort. Great job.
And back the other way, getting into the lane is Glosson. He gets fouled and he'll head back to the line.
Now, if you're the White Angels with control of this game, you want to stay under control. And like we talked about at halftime, when the Angels put that defensive pressure on, stay calm, swing the ball, move the ball with the pass, and get some easy buckets.
Glosson misses the first. Makes the second. 10-point game. Long shot. No good. Rebounded by Hopkins.
That's an early long shot that's contested. Really not needed at this point in the game.
No, not at all. What a behind-the-back dribble that was real quick from Hopkins, who got it into the corner. Off the mark is Glosson, but he follows his own shot and converts on the second attempt.
Glosson's been a factor this quarter for sure.
No question about it. And nice dribble drive and finish on the other end for LaShawn, and here come the White Angels. Brown has his shot blocked and taken away by the Angels, coming back the other way. A little hesitation dribble. It was a great block, Paul. You're absolutely right. Hesitation dribble leads to a missed shot. Offensive rebound, though. Now down into the lane, tied up, and we'll have a jump ball between Merriweather and Trayson.
That was a good idea. He was giving up a good shot for a better shot, and just the defense got a hand on it and tied him up. But that was the right idea. He could have got a quick basket there.
Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Controlled on the tip by the Angels. And then there's bodies flying, and they'll say going the other way. So it's a turnover. Watts will bring the ball up the court. Gets it down to Merriweather. Nice move into the lane. Left-handed runner is good.
Oh, great left-hand runner. Very, very impressive right there.
Good screen from Cantrell, but good defense by the White Angels, and good job from Kewen to get away from there. Now there's a whistle on the floor as Kewen tried to drive baseline. Looks like they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Brown will bring it up. Pressure provided by Kewen. Cross court near side, Hopkins. Screen from Merriweather. Hopkins, step back dribble between the legs. Keeps his dribble, drives into the lane. Floater is on the backboard. Long, no good. Whistle on the floor. And I believe it will be Hopkins shooting a pair.
Those are the tough calls for the big guy. I mean, he's moving his feet, staying on defense, and just at the end maybe gave him a little more push than he needed. But pretty solid defense by the big guy right there.
I thought so too, as they called it on the floor, not in the act. So off the inbound, here's Glosson. Bad shot that time off to the left, rebounded by the Angels. Kewen with a long three. That one well short, and that will end the third quarter. So it's back to 12 after a big late push in the first half and a good start in the second half. The White Angels find themselves up by 12 again after weathering the storm from the Angels. As we get started for the fourth quarter, White Angels tried to inbound. It's deflected out of bounds, but stays right here.
It looks like we're going to see the Angels stay in the pressure defense for the rest of the quarter, rest of the game.
Rest of the game. And the steal off that pressure, Paul, coming into the lane, driving, has his shot rejected, does LaShawn, and here come the White Angels. Crossover dribble, left to right, floater in the lane is up and good.
And that's how you break the defense. You move the ball, push it up, and attack. Great job.
Holding in with the dribble, getting down low for LaShawn, who tries to reverse, can't get it, and then nearly lost by Brown, but he controls, and here they comes for the White Angels. Steps into a three. Off the right of the rim, no good. Ball is batted out of bounds. And it will be, looks like, White Angels basketball.
And that's where Brown needs to learn that. At that point, let's get a good shot, run from clock. We don't need a quick shot. They got lucky and got bailed out by getting the ball out of bounds.
Good defense from Cantrell on Merriweather down low. Now stolen back immediately by the White Angels, who convert a three, or they'll say a long two from Clausen. That three is up, well off the mark, rebounded by the White Angels. Marcus on the miss. Here comes Hopkins into the lane. Nice runner, but can't get it to go. Left it long, and a whistle on the floor after the rebound. Looks like a timeout. So there you have it, 79-63. 16-point advantage for the White Angels, who will have the ball on the other end, which is right now. Excuse me, the Angels have the ball on the other end.
There's a lot of game left, but the Angels need to continue to create those turnovers, but they need to convert on the other end, or it's just trading baskets, and it won't turn out well for them.
Looking to make something happen is Rule. He holds his dribble, now gets it to Cantrell, who takes a little step back mid-range shot. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by the White Angels, and here we come the other way, although the defense is set and back. Pulling it out, and pressure being applied, and an over and back.
Yes, good ball pressure. Keep the pressure on the ball handler. Couldn't get control of the ball and got a turnover and over and back ball.
Spinning into the lane, floater found himself too far under the basket, but Cantrell right there for the cleanup.
So good defense, got the turnover and converted. They need a few more of those right here to turn this thing around.
No question about it. Brown gets into the lane. Nice job on the step through, but can't finish. Here come the Angels. Down by 14. Right to left crossover. The sweeping runner in the lane is no good. Rebounded by the White Angels. It's 2-on-1. If they hurry, they go back the other way. And converting is Glosson. And again, Paul, you mentioned it 2 minutes ago. He's really playing well.
He's really had a great second half of being very impactful for his team.
Back to a 16-point advantage. Good defense now from Glosson. Great closeout, but a good shot. Man, you can't guard it better than that. That was just a great shot. Just tip your cap.
Yeah, sometimes good defense is beaten by better offense, and that was the case right there.
Glosson tries to answer. Can't do it. It's rebounded by the Angels. Down 13. Nice lob pass. Right back to him. A little hesitation up and under. Can't get it to go. He's upset with himself. But he'll go to the line.
Yeah, he knows he missed an opportunity there for an N1. He needed to finish that one. He's frustrated with himself, but right now he's got to gather himself. Knock down a couple free throws. No harm, no foul. Let's get another stop.
James misses the first.
Like I said, make 1 out of 2 and then get another stop.
Try to make the second. And can't. Back the other way. Glosson again knocks it down.
He is Mr. on the spot this half, that's for sure.
83-68. Up and under is good. But will it count? Yes, it does. Man, what a... Whew. What a pace. I'm good.
Catch your breath.
I'm just catching my breath, man. No, just a pace. As the free throw is good. Hopkins, crossover dribble right to left, finds a nice open spot and converts. You can see someone who has good footwork, shooting footwork, really quickly if you know what you're looking for, and Hopkins definitely has it.
Yes, he does, and that's a great point, Gary. And I bet every shot in practice is done like that, and that's how he gets that happen.
Whistle on the floor.
You just to hit that point again, Gary. You can see as a coach or scout when you're watching practice, even in shooting drills, you can see the guys that approach it like pros and have good footwork and are consistent, and the guys that are kind of just randomly, getting shots up. Their right foot is forward, their left foot is forward, they're off balance. You can see that as a coach and scout right off the bat. He pointed that out at a great time. His shots are always on balance, always with good footwork.
Yep, and like you said, Paul, you're absolutely right. If you have a trained eye, whether you're a scout, a coach, or even just a broadcaster who knows what they're looking at, it's obvious. You could see it, and we've seen several players in this league who have that footwork. Brown has that footwork as well for the White Angels.
Yeah, those are the players that are going to move up and get into the higher leagues and make some money in the future.
Merriweather catches the ball near side post. Spin move into the lane. Nice move, but he finds himself too far into the basket and throws it off the bottom of the backboard.
But right there, Merriweather did a smart thing for a post player. A lot of post players have the bad habit of when they catch it in the post, the first thing they do is dribble it and then pick up their dribble. And he caught the ball, didn't dribble, sized up his defense, and spun to the baseline. And like you pointed out, maybe a little bit too far under the basket, but the right idea. And good example for post players that are watching, the younger players. Take your time, catch it, look, and then make your move.
That's an excellent point. Great analysis, Paul. Absolutely on the money as Merriweather makes the second free throw, down 14. Here come the Angels. Can't make it. Offensive rebound, up and under, double clutch, and it's good. What a play from Lowell.
Offensive rebounds, very big weapon for the Angels here.
Hopkins over the Watts. Good hesitation. Good defense, though, on the recovery. Boston gets it back down to Merriweather. Count it, and a foul!
I don't know, Gary. That might be Mr. Merriweather.
Oh, a little foreshadowing.
He's playing like a Mr. Merriweather in the second half, that's for sure.
Well, right now, there's no doubt about it. The last two possessions been very aggressive, and credit his team for finding them. Misses that. But a rebound is corralled and then taken away. Here come the Angels back the other way. Far pass. Shot, nope. Passes it up. Instead, it will try a three from the top of the circle. No good. Ball is batted in the air several times. And let's see the ultimate call here. It looks like they're going to call out of bounds on the White Angels. Ouch! That's all I could say about that. That looked like it hurt.
Yeah, good thing they're young and flexible. I don't think I'd be getting up from that with it.
Yeah, those falls hurt more and more as you get older.
Yes, they do. It's harder and harder to get up.
That's right. Step back shot, up and good. Nice play from Lowell. By the way, Jarrett, who went out with the elbow issue earlier and went down the street to Milwaukee, has returned.
It's good to see him back in the game, but he sure didn't have to go, like you said, go a long way to get that fit.
Spin move down the baseline from Merriweather. Tries to reverse. No good. And they're going to call a foul, and I'll tell you what, Cantrell is not happy.
Yeah, that's a tough call. He saw the reverse coming and got a hand on it. And in that situation as a post player, you probably want to come on the other side of the basket, maybe give a ball fake and go up strong with two hands and off of 2 feet. But either way, he's getting at the free throw line. He just needs to convert.
Cantrell does miss the free throw. That's 2 free throws in a row he's now missed. He's shaking his head. He's not happy with himself.
Yeah, and as a big player and a player in general, you got to focus on working on your free throws. We talked about that last week in repetition and consistency and a routine because if you can't convert, you're not good for your team.
This is Pear. Second one missed pretty badly, and here come the Angels off the rebound. Can't get it to go, and Watts controlling and coming the other way for the White Angels. Steps up, stops, fires, can't make it. Rebounded by Merriweather on the near side. Good weak side rebound. Has it blocked to take it away from him by Cantrell. And then Cantrell turns it right back over on the other end. And here comes Glosson. Bounce pass for Merriweather. Misses the short one. Ball is batted, finds its way into the hands of Watts, who tries it from the far side and knocks it down.
That's some action right there, Gary. I think you need a 20-second timeout.
I think so. I'm happy. I didn't call it, by the way. They don't give me that authority.
But I think it got a little hectic there, and I think both teams are getting a little tired. You'll see they're getting a little tired now, and mistakes. There's a lot of turnovers back-to-back now happening. So whoever focuses now and is in better shape, they'll win this game.
Under 4 minutes. And a steal by the White Angels, who are well in command, up 17 at the moment. So the clock has definitely become a factor and is probably beyond the point of a comeback. And when you're facing these moments, Paul, as a coach, if you're the coach of the Angels, probably can't win this game. They adjust it back down to 92. You probably can't win this game what are you looking for in the last 3:43?
Well, right now I'm still trying to get me back in the game, make maybe some traps, and be very, very aggressive on defense, get some steals, get some hands on the ball. I've done it already in the game. I need to do it for the next at least minute, 2 minutes to get some quick turnovers and quick baskets. Or, like you said, the game will be out of hand, and then it will be my decision to either keep the starters in or pull them and try to end this game on the positive. But at this point right now, I'm not giving up. I want to get a quick basket right now, put the full court pressure on, and see if we get some more, like we did in the first half in the second quarter, 3 or 4 turnovers in a row, and you never know what might happen.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, the White Angels are helping you out right now. They've missed 5 consecutive free throws. 3 is up, no good. Rebounded far side by Watts. Now cross court back to Hopkins, who gets it up to Glosson, who loses the ball, and it is a scrum on the floor. Whistle before the players went to the floor. And it'll be Angels basketball.
Yeah, and they have to score here, and they got to get another stop. And as a coach, maybe you're looking at the guys that are missing free throws in the last couple minutes and start to foul them. See if they continue to miss them.
Well, it was Merriweather, but also maybe uncharacteristically Brown, who missed a pair of free throws moments ago, as the Angels will look to cut this lead down a little bit further. Long 3 is up, no good. Rebound off the long bounce, taken, and on the reverse, Trayson can't get it to go, and the White Angels eventually come away. Here's Brown. A lot of contact there, no call. Rebounded by Watts, can't get it to go. There's a scrum below the basket. Looks like the Angels have it. And I believe there was a timeout. So everything's a 3. No timeout given. Apparently it's a shooting situation. So there you go.
Yeah, so if I'm the Angels and I'm in the penalty, then I'm going to try to continue to get contact because I can shoot free throws, hopefully make them, and stop the clock. Get back in this game.
One thing about this game in totality, Paul, is it's had a lot of fluidity to it. There haven't been a ton of stop and goes. They've been productive stops. Whenever there are stops in the action, it's generally free throws, so there's ongoing action. So it's been a very fluid game and a very fast-moving game.
Yes, it has. And once again, we've done games before, how important making free throws is and how teams and players don't work on them long enough in the correct way.
That's very true, as the White Angels are able to corral their own miss. They'll try a 3. No good. Rebounded by the Angels. At this time, the teams aren't trading baskets. They're trading misses. Finally, the seal is broken as I say that, and the Angels score.
Yeah, we have talked about free throws in the past, and we're going to continue. As long as teams and players keep missing them, and they need to realize that free throws can seal a victory or get you back into a game that you had a chance for a victory. They're so important in the game, and I think a lost focus on coaches and teams about free throw shooting.
I agree. Turnover off the inbounds. It's stolen, but unable to convert are the Angels, who try again to steal it and do. But they say out of bounds. Oh, man, that's a dagger.
And I think he made that 3-2 at the end of that. A lot of lines out there.
No doubt about it. Watts taking some time off the clock. Gets into the lane. Off the pass to Hopkins, and the foul is called. So Hopkins...
We're going to see free throws again. Let's see.
Yeah. Just as we finished saying that the game's been moving pretty good, it's kind of bogged down in turnovers and free throws. Hopkins does make the first.
And his form looked good, and he looked confident, leaning forward on his toes a little bit.
Knocks it down again. 2 free throws from Hopkins, and it's a 16-point game. A long 3 is up, no good. But I have a whistle on the floor, so maybe shooting 3 will be James. Excuse me. Nope, not James.
They call it block? Huh?
Yeah, James is shooting free throws. It is James.
Is he shooting 2 or 3?
There's 1. Thought it was 3.
So when you think about all the free throws the Angels have missed here in the second half, probably at least 10. Just think what the score would be.
Yeah, it's a big difference in the game. Does make the second of 3. Merriweather checking back in. Oh, excuse me. That is Diggins checking in for the first time.
I mean, if I'm the Angels, I'm thinking about turning. There's 2.5 minutes left. Turning it into a total free throw contest.
Tried for the foul, didn't get it. Diggins misses the shot, rebounded by Hopkins, who now runs out. That's the one guy you don't want to foul. He hasn't missed hardly anything. He knows it, tries to hold on to the ball, finally has to give it up for Watts, who gets down to the baseline. Far side for Brown. 3 is up. No good. Ball batted and taken by the Angels. Coming the other way. Getting into the lane. Two-handed dunk. Nice play on the other end. Sean on the dunk, and now there's players on the floor. A jump ball is called. Emphatic victory on the jump ball for Watts. Looked like a volleyball spike.
He did. He spiked it.
Steal on the other end. Hopkins loses it. But the Angels unable to convert. James battling down low. Gets it up on the rim. No good, but a foul.
Like I said, this is a game. If you can make free throws as the Angels and foul the right people on the team of the White Angels, you still got a chance. There's still almost a minute 40 left.
First one is good. Yeah, I mean, look, Paul, the next one is, if he makes it, it's a 10-point game. 2 steals and a couple of converts, and it's back to 5 or 6.
We've both seen crazier things happen, for sure.
That's right. I mean, God, they hired me.
And you and me as a team.
That's it. $94-84. Whistle on the floor.
That's just insanity here.
I'm telling you, man. Three is up. No good. Rebound on the floor. Taken and controlled, and Lowell converts. And it's back to 8. And only 13 seconds gone by.
It's 8-point game, Gary, and this is not over. This is crazy.
Really, though, if you're the Angels, you pretty much have to play perfect the rest of the way. You have basically no margin of error.
Yeah, you can't miss opportunities. You can't miss free throws. At the other end, if I'm the Angels, I'm putting pressure on and fouling the right people. And, we're going to see if they can make some free throws here.
Watts is pressured by Lowell.
It looked like it was off his leg.
Did.
What?
They
Wow.
say no.
That would have been a big turnover there.
Watts dribbles into the front court. Picks up his dribble. Now looks for someone. Finds Hopkins. Gets into the lane. Floater is up from the right baseline and good. And that might be the last nail in the coffin, so to speak.
Yeah, that might have sealed it right there again.
A lot of time coming off the clock here as LaShawn tries to get something to go, and he does! Nice play and one!
So now, once again, I'm the Angels. I'm going to knock this free throw down on the full court press. If we don't get a turnover right away, I'm going to foul. Let's lengthen this last 50 seconds out and see what happens.
Can't convert as Hopkins does control, and then everyone's fouling him, grabbing, reaching, spinning, the whole thing.
Yeah, unfortunately, if you can't convert those free throws, even with the foul and you go into the clock is stopped and you go in the other, even if he misses two, it's still an uphill battle to get this game.
Yeah, and it's unlikely, too, that Hopkins, of all people, will miss two. He's the one guy you don't want to foul, kind of.
Yeah, but at this point in the game, you can't even pick and choose who you foul. You just foul whoever has the ball.
Well, yeah. Hopkins makes the first. I think that one brought a little rain down, too.
But he has good form. He has good balance. He has a routine. He does it every time. I follow through, and he stays on his toes.
Makes both. It's back to 10. Inside 50 seconds as the miss is collected off the rim on the offensive glass. And another miss and another offensive rebound. Cantrell will be shooting the free throws for the Angels.
Now, if there's any chance at all here, he has to make both these.
This one is no good.
Yeah, it looked like he had a decent routine. 3 dribble, spin the ball, up and release. Just didn't go in. Let's see if he put that 4 dribble in there.
Good again. Looks like 2 players for the White Angels converged. But a hand from the Angels got in there and poked it away. So it'll be White Angels basketball. Gets into the front court for Hopkins. Gets it over to Glosson, who floats it into the lane. Misses. Rebound taken by the Angels. Coming back the other way. Far side. Shot is up from Kewen, and he knocks it down. But probably too little too late. It's a 7-point game. 35 to go. And, oof, big collision there as going to the turf for the track, as it is. The Angels. Brown, I think, got hit. They'll be shooting
if you're talking crazy, Gary, here, you're hoping he misses both. You call timeout, advance the ball, hit a quick 3. It's a 4-point game with 20 seconds left, and see what happens. But
that would be crazy, but he does make the first.
Yeah, I don't think Brown is gonna miss free throws.
Missed a couple earlier, but again, good form. Generally a good shooter, and he shows it there, knocking down both calmly. Bring the score to 100 to 91. 32 seconds to go.
Yeah, and that's what a competent professional, that the game, it's in his hands to make those 2 free throws, put it out of reach, and he stepped up and did it.
Some trouble getting it in. They finally do. Under 30 to go. 3 is up. Trying to go after his own miss. Can't get there. Rebounded by Glosson. Given over to Watts. Foul is given. And at this point, you're just adding points to the total. At some point, you call off the Wolves, so to speak.
Yeah, I think it's time. Especially if he makes 1 or 2 of these, it's time to dribble it out and start the bus.
Misses the first.
Unless we got Reggie Miller on the team that can score 12 points in 30.
Yeah. 3 seconds, yeah. Cross court, far court pass, baseball pass does find the mark.
There's two of them.
And a foul the other way. Some questioning being applied. Still going at it. Ewan has a lot to say. But you know what I find when you talk to the officials? It's kind of like talking to a wall. Whether you're right or wrong, it doesn't matter. You're not getting what you want.
Except there, it looks like they changed their call. Am I right?
It does. So just like that, I'm prophetic again today. Announcer jinx.
That's
like the first time of all time.
Yes, we're history making.
I'm telling you, maybe Kewen has a future as an attorney.
Yeah, I've never seen a call like that overruled, except when you have replay in play.
Wow. See, we broke the mold there, Paul, in the final 10 seconds of this game.
Gary, you and me set records. Every week we set records. Everybody should pay attention, tune in, watch our games, because we break records every week.
We do. They're not always the records you want to own, but they are records.
Yeah, I mean, for a while, I had the record of fouling out of an NBA game faster than anybody.
Really?
1 quarter. And then someone broke it about 5 years ago. So
you're off the
But I had it for a while.
That's pretty cool. Did you get your money's worth?
Well, 4 of those fouls were on Charles Barkley. Yeah, I got my money's worth. Just ask Charles.
That's tremendous. And that will do it. 102-93 is the final. White Angels emerge with a 9-point victory. Back to recap it with the post-game show after this here on the PBA Game of the Week. Welcome back to the PBA Game of the Week post-game report, brought to you by Got That Works Films and Wilson Sporting Goods, the official game ball of the PBA. I'm Gary Ade. He's Paul McKeskey, and we just watched a 9-point win by the White Angels over the Chicago Angels, 102-93. Paul, this was a game that kind of had everything, a little big deficits at one point, a lot of full court pressure, brought the Angels back into the game, especially the end of the first half, beginning of the second half. But then the White Angels were just consistently a point or two the rest of the game better, and that proved to be the difference, able to fend off a team that never quit in the Chicago Angels. Give them credit. They were down pretty much this entire game, but they never gave up, and they kept it competitive right down till the end.
Yeah, both teams played very, very hard and competed, very, very hard all the way to the end. And the White Angels proved that, they were probably had a little more talent and didn't necessarily compete harder, but executed better for the full 40 minutes of the game, and thus came out with a victory.
Again, it was 102-93, the final score here on the PBA Game of the Week. Both teams from Chicago, the White Angels and the Chicago Angels. A couple of players here stood out to us before we get to the Mr. Awards. Do want to give you a couple shout-outs here. I thought both for the Angels and the White Angels, there were some players that stood out. Lul and Kewen and Cantrell and Jarrett. Those 4, I think, for me, were big for the Chicago Angels. James made a few plays near the end as well. On the other side, Hopkins, Merriweather, and Brown all played pretty well. Paul, what were your overall thoughts on the play of this game in terms of how these teams executed, went about their business? What stood out to you?
Well, I think the White Angels had a deeper team, executed better, had a very good backcourt with Hopkins and Brown and Watts. And the Chicago Angels with Kewen running the point. And when he was hitting his shot and penetrating and dishing off, they're a very, very dangerous team. They just didn't do it consistently enough. But they definitely have something to work with there. Maybe get a little deeper and a little more consistent. But overall, both teams played extremely hard, extremely competitive. Free throws. If I'm a coach of either team, this week I'm working on my free throws and my consistency with them because, as we can see, free throws are going to seal a game for you or get you back in the game. So that's going to be important moving forward for both these teams.
No doubt about it. And it's the time everyone's been waiting for. It's time for the Mr. Awards. We got our 3 Misters of the game. Paul, give them to us. What do we got?
Well, I'm in the habit of at least giving one Mr. Award to the losing team.
Yes.
And that goes to Kewen of the Chicago Angels. He hit in the first half. He came out and hit some threes and kept the team in it. In the second half, in the third quarter, and in the second quarter, in the first half, he started to penetrate and distribute like a very good point guard does, and really impressed me with his overall game. Also, he was tough on defense, getting his hands on balls and making turnovers, creating turnovers. So he's Mr. Kewen, number 1 for the Chicago Angels. More difficult decision for the White Angels because actually a lot of players on their team stepped up today.
Yes,
you had, like we pointed out in the second half, Glosson was very effective, scoring, playing defense, rebounding. Hopkins was effective the whole game, really smooth player, plays both ends of the floor. Watts was effective also. But my Mr. Award goes to Mr. Merriweather, the big in the paint because he had a couple great spin moves and one opportunities. And he was a good pick and roll guy. He struggled early in the first half, missed some putbacks, easy baskets, and instead of getting frustrated with himself and giving up, he just focused in, and on the second half was a factor out there for his team. And then the other Mr. is Mr. Brown. He is a very skilled, talented guard, can put it on the floor, get to the basket, has nice range, and it looks like a professional work ethic that's going to get him far. So you have Mr. Brown, Mr. Merriweather, and Mr. Kewen.
There you go. And my Misters are, 1 is the same and 2 are different. I'm with you on Kewen. I thought Cantrell and Jarrett also played pretty good at different points in this game for the Angels, but I agree. Kewen is the guy. He was the force on offense throughout the entire game. Shot better in the first half than second half, but still was a force throughout the game. And he kept on coming. He kept on putting pressure on the defense. So he is my Mister for the Chicago Angels. On the other side, I'm going Merriweather. I was close to giving it to him, and I probably could and would give it to him. But in the interest of spreading the love, I'm going to go with Glosson. I thought his second half was key to, I don't think they win this game without his performance in the second half. I think he was key at stopping some Chicago Angel runs at key times and really was a reason why they held on in the second half. So for that reason, I'm giving Mr. Glosson my first Mr. Award for the Angels. He's Mr. number 2. And Mr. number 1 it has to be Hopkins. He's the guy. I thought he was the best player in this game, start to finish, most consistent, smoothest, highest level player I saw in this game by a pretty good margin. And for that reason, and the fact that he just played very well throughout the entire game, he gets my Mr. number 1 award, Mr. Hopkins.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, 4 or 5 of the White Angels played well enough to get that. And, that's if I'm their coach, we have some things to work on, some silly turnovers we had, not taking care of the basketball. We need to work on our free throws. But I'm a happy coach right now because I know I got a lot to work with.
No question. So there you have it. That is the PBA Game of the Week. There was your Mr. Awards. To recap, Hopkins, Merriweather, Glosson, and Brown all getting Mr. votes from the 2 of us combined. And on the other side, Kewen, the Mr. for the Angels. Once again, final score of this one, the White Angels of Chicago win by 9, 102-93 over the Chicago Angels, also of Chicago. For Paul McKeskey and our entire crew here at PBATV, I'm Gary Ade saying so long, and we'll see you again here on PBATV.
This presentation of the Pro Basketball Association is presented by our sponsors. Benita's International Academy. Reach higher, no limits. With Benita's International Academy. Wilson Sporting Goods, the official basketball of the PBA. And Grip Spritz. Court traction is important. No licking, just sticking. With Grip Spritz.